Hi, my name's Chris Seeby, and this is my Leadership Network story. Our story begins on the recommendation of some friends. We have a couple people in our community that we really respect, churches that are a bit further down the road from us. And in some conversation, they suggested that we join up with the people of Leadership Network as an avenue to push our church forward. I go through the selection process, the matching process, and let me be honest with you, it was a little wonky. You meet with this guy you've never talked to before on the phone, he's asking you questions, and ultimately comes back with this decision that Radius Church has been accepted and our first meeting will be in Atlanta, Georgia. I arrive in Atlanta, Georgia, having not known what to expect, but initially see that this is going to be different, that this is a process like none other, and we were hosted well. Our friends at 12 Stone brought us in, our mentors came in, and it was an immediate impact on me that these mentors had our church's heart at their interest. They brought us resources, books that had been written. They brought us things from their churches that they had used before, ways to manage their staff, things that they do to organize themselves, and they gave it all to us with no expectation that we would ever be able to give anything in return. We got tours of each facility we visited, and week after week of being together over 2 years, we found tremendous benefit in the relationships. The relationships are things that I hope never go away. By the time we were together for our second meeting, we were more than just a group. We were becoming a group of friends. I remember one such night, we had worked together long during the day. It started early, finished late, and someone suggested that we go out that night. I was tired, I wanted to go back to my hotel, but I went because I just enjoyed these folks. We went to this place called Topgolf. We ate good food, we laughed, and the stories that came from that night will last me a lifetime. It was at that moment I realized that we weren't alone, that there were people around the country doing the same thing that Radius Church is doing, and we were trying our best to make Radius Church the best church possible, just as they were. By the time we had gotten to the third meeting, the friendships, the mentors, it was all coming together in one special place. We wanted to be together, but we wanted to be together for the right reasons, because we wanted the gospel of Jesus Christ to change the areas we lived in. By the time we finished in Phoenix, there was something different that began to happen. Leadership Network caused us to think differently than we had thought before. Leadership Network had brought in this technology advisor that was doing something different than I had ever heard of, and it caused me to think differently about the people around our church than I had considered. That's the type of thing Leadership Network does. Leadership Network seems to care more about the people who live in our community than they do about their own selves. By the time we got to our fourth meeting, it was more of a commission or a graduation than it was anything else. You could tell these relationships had depth, and even at the end, as we were praying for each other, as we were sending one another out, we knew that we had found something special. Personally, I'm appreciative to Leadership Network. Without having met this group of people, without having been hosted well by our facilitator, Darren, we would not be in the spot we're in currently. I have great appreciation for the people who give towards Leadership Network. I have great appreciation for the mentors that give their time. And so on behalf of Radius Church and the people of our church, I want to say thank you. Thank you to Leadership Network for all you've done for our church and for the people of South Carolina. God bless you.